Good morning, Year 4. It's Mrs. Collins here again, and today I've got Friday's maths lesson. Please pause the video and write today's short date and learning objective to solve multiplication problems. And when you're ready, press play. Let's get our maths brains warmed up. Our starter activity this morning is asking us, which number is greater? Can you use the less than and greater than symbols, that look like this, in between these numbers to tell me which number is smaller and which number is greater? Remember, in class we often talk about these signs looking like the mouth of a crocodile, and the crocodile wants to eat the biggest number. Hopefully that's reminded you of how to use the signs. Press pause, have a go in your maths book, and press play to mark your answers with me. Off you go! Well done, Year 4. I hope you've had a go at as many as you possibly can. Let's mark them together. 3,330 is greater than 3,303. 4,999 is greater than 4,909. 5,331 is greater than 4,909. Could you read the next ones with me? Let's go. 6,921 is greater than 5,341. 7,019 is less than 7,090. 8,006 is less than 8,060. How many did you get right? Give yourself a score at the bottom and mark the ones that you answered correctly. I can't wait to see this maths in your book. Let's move on. Following on from that, can you convince me that I've made a mistake in this sentence? 2,887 is less than 2,557. Pause the clip and write in your maths book. You might want to start your sentence with, "This is incorrect because," and can you tell me why I've got this wrong? Pause the video and press play when you're ready to listen. Well done. So I've asked you to convince me that I've made a mistake. Let's have a look at these numbers. Both of them start with 2,000. But this number has got 8 hundreds, whereas this number has got 5 hundreds. So this symbol can't be right because 8 hundreds is greater than 5 hundreds. So let's put it into a sentence. This is incorrect because 2,887 is actually greater than 2,557. 800 is greater than 500. Fantastic. Let's move on. For our skill shops this morning, I'm going to ask you to look at the representation on the screen and tell me what number is being represented. We have these concrete resources at school, we call them base 10. And here we've got some pictures to help you to read the number. So what number have we got here? Now this shape represents 1,000. Count with me. Got 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. I'm going to write that down at the bottom so I don't forget. This shape here is 100. So we've got one of those, 100. This shape here is a 10. I've got one of those. And this shape is a 1. Could you read this number out for me? Let's do it together. 3,111. Well done if you did that right. Let's see if you can have a go yourself. On the board there's 3 representations with your chili challenge. Press pause, have a go in your book. I wonder if you can do them all in 2 minutes. Press play when you're ready to mark. Well done, Year 4. I hope that means you've had a go at your challenges. Let's see what the answers are. We'll start with the mile challenge. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 thousands, 300s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tens, and 1 1. Could you read this number with me? 5,371. Well done. Give yourself a mark if you got that right. Let's have a look at the spicy challenge. We've got, count with me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 thousands. Not got any hundreds at all there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tens. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones. Hope you can see those okay on your screen. Can you read this number with me? 7,086. Well done. Let's have a look at the hot challenge. This time we had 1, 2,000. We haven't got any hundreds. We've got 2 tens. And we've not got any ones. Could you read this number with me? 2,020. Well done. I wonder if anybody got all of those right. Can't wait to see in your maths book next week. Great start, Year 4. Let's move on to the main part of our lesson. So the new learning today involves us doing our multiplication methods with word problems. Let's read this first one together. Sophie buys a book for each of her 6 friends. The book costs £23 each. How much did she spend altogether? We're going to use a method called rucksack to help us solve this word problem. So we've already done the R in rucksack. We've read the question out. I can tick that off. Next, we're going to underline the key words in the problem. So we know that Sophie buys a book for her 6 friends, and we know they cost £23 each, and we want to find out how much she spent altogether. Okay, let's have a look. What we need to do next? We need to choose. So we need to choose what method we're going to use. We know it's multiplication, and you can either use the place value grid or the column method. So pause the video and set this up in your book so you can do it along with me. Press play when you're ready to start. Well done. So you should have chosen your method. I'm going to have a go at the grid method here. So the sum that we're doing, let's write it on top so we don't forget. The books cost £23 each, and Sophie bought 6 of them for 6 of her friends. So we need to divide our place value grid into 6 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't worry if your pieces aren't all the same. This is just to help us to work it out. And we're going to partition 23 6 times. Do it with me if you're doing this method. If not, you can get on with your column method. 23. 2 lots of 23. 3 lots of 23. 4 lots of 23. 5 lots of 23, 6 lots of 23. Right, let's work it out together. First we need to add the ones up. So we've got 6 lots of 3. Let's count up together in threes. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. We know we can't have 18 in the ones column, so we need to cross a 10 out. Let's take 10 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll add that 10 to the tens column. So that leaves us with 8 left over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many tens have we got now? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Well, we know we can't put 13 into the tens column. So we need to count 10 up, cross them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's going to go into the hundreds column there. Just add that on. See how many tens we've got left. 1, 2, 3. Write that at the bottom. And in the hundreds column, we've just got 100. So the answer was 138. Now the question was asking us to work out 6 lots of 23 pounds. So we need to remember our pound sign. Sophie has spent £138, so that's very expensive gift for her presents. What a kind friend. Okay, let's have a go at another challenge. I'll just tick off my rucksack. So we've solved it, we've answered it, and we've checked that makes sense. Let's have a look at this one. The children arranged their chairs into 9 rows of 13. How many chairs is that altogether? I've read the question. Now I need to underline the key words. We've got 9 rows and 13 chairs. I'm going to choose which method. This time I'm going to do column method. I'm going to set it out. Do you want to do it with me in your book? You can always pause the video and press play when you're ready to go along with me. Let's solve it together. Starting from the ones column, 9 times 3 is 27. So we need to write that on the first row. Now we're timesing by a 10. 9 times 10 is 90. Now we need to work out the total. Got 7 add 0 is 7. 9 add 2 is 11. Put 1 down and we carry 1 across into the hundreds column. So the answer was 117 chairs. We've solved it, we've answered it. Let's check it. 9 times 13 equals 117. That sounds like an appropriate answer. Well done! You've had a go at doing multiplication methods to solve word problems. I think you're almost ready to start independent work. In your learning packs, go to your Friday challenge and you will see there are lots of word problems. The rucksack method is written at the side of the mile challenge. You can use this to tick off as you go along if that helps. It's really important to underline those keywords so that you don't miss out any important information. Go through the challenge as you wish. If you feel confident, move on to the next one. And don't forget to ask any questions via our school email. We hope you enjoyed the lesson and we will see you next week for more maths. If you want to keep busy over the weekend, we've set you lots of activities on Purple Mash, so look out for them and have lots of fun. See you next week. Bye for now.